No. And you know this because you know boxing, right? Right.
I hope so.
Yeah, you've been around the game. At 168, okay. At 168, people might think, wait, how can Crawford beat Canelo? That's not possible. But look, in boxing, a big talented fighter will always beat the small talented fighter, right? That's given.
Right.
But then people might say, oh, well, you're contradicting yourself. Pacquiao beat you. There. Well, I was a dead man walking already, even before I got into the ring.
But in Crawford's case,
in Crawford's case, he's a big guy. Crawford's a big guy, but Crawford doesn't rely on his power. He relies on his IQ. Crawford, what he did to Spence was magic, was incredible, was amazing. And so, look, one thing about Canelo is that we all know that he walks in the ring as if there's wet cement, right? His footwork is a little too heavy. Crawford is such a smart fighter where he can he's like Bruce Lee, literally. And he's in his peak, he's in his prime. And so I think that if that fight ever happens, which I don't think it will, if that fight ever happens, I have to go with Crawford.
There you have it, Oscar De La Hoya talking about Crawford Canelo at 168. Why he likes Terence Crawford. Oscar is always nice to fans.
Just start walking back though.
Thank you.
To Spence was magic, was incredible, was amazing. And so, look, one thing about Canelo is that we all know that he walks in the ring as if there's wet cement, right? His footwork is a little too heavy. Crawford is such a smart fighter where he can he's like Bruce Lee, literally. And he's in his peak, he's in his prime. And so I think that if that fight ever happens, which I don't think it will, if that fight ever happens, I have to go with Crawford.
Yo, what's going on? Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel. It's your host, Rapstar Boxing Knowledge in the house. So you heard that yourself from the Golden Boy, the 6th division, 6th weight world champion, legend, Hall of Famer, boxing promoter, Golden Boy Promotions CEO, Oscar De La Hoya. Oscar De La Hoya been out there making some interviews, man. And Oscar De La Hoya says, bro, in this circumstances, if Crawford goes up to 168, Crawford has a brain, and Crawford's brain and Crawford's boxing brain will win the fight 1,000%. Oscar De La Hoya says 1,000% that Crawford will beat Canelo Alvarez, even at 168. Wow. Oscar De La Hoya says, pound for pound, number one, Terence Bud Crawford, welterweight, 3-weight world champion, 2-time undisputed champion, will be able to go up 3 weight classes and beat 1,000%, will beat Saul Canelo Alvarez, pound for pound, undisputed 168 world champion, 4-weight world champion, legend in his own right, Hall of Famer first ballot. Canelo Alvarez will lose to Terence Bud Crawford 1,000%. Wow. Mate, Oscar De La Hoya made that statement. So now what was impossible can only be possible. Right? 1,000% that Crawford beats Canelo. Now look, I don't know if Oscar De La Hoya is taking digs at Canelo Alvarez, But he says Terence Bud Crawford is big. He's tall. He's big as Canelo. When he puts on that weight, he said what separates Crawford to Canelo Alvarez is the footwork. He says Canelo Alvarez's feet are like cement. And he goes, Terence Bud Crawford's brain, boxing IQ, will beat Canelo Alvarez. I don't know, people. You guys have really got to tell me on this one, bro. How can Oscar De La Hoya say that the welterweight world champion can go up 3 weight classes and beat Canelo Alvarez 1,000%? Hey, bro, that's minimizing Canelo. That is minimizing Canelo Alvarez, the 4-weight world champion, the undisputed 168 pounder, made himself undisputed in 11 months. Right? The legend in his own right. And Oscar De La Hoya says that he ain't on Terence Crawford's level at 168. I don't even know if that's hate, if that's being spiteful, if that's being somebody who's jealous, or is that factual? Now I'm going to ask you a simple question. Who believes what Oscar De La Hoya is saying? Is Oscar De La Hoya capping, or is he speaking facts? I want to see the chat. I want you to write it in the chat. All right, mate? I've got a bit of a sore throat. I don't know what's going on, bro. I've got a little sore throat, mate. Go on, speak to me, mate. Is Oscar De La Hoya capping, or is he speaking facts? Eric Gomez says it's big cap. Oscar agrees with me, says Johnny Thunder. That's where I am in the chat right now. This is where I'm in the chat. Canelo will duck Crawford. What? Come on, Johnny Thunder, bruv. I'm only listening to is this, do you agree? Is it cap or is it facts? Come on, speak to me, bro. Is what Oscar De La Hoya saying that he will lose 1,000% to Crawford because he doesn't have the boxing brain, he don't have the footwork, he don't have the lateral movement, and he is not as skilled and smart like Terence Bud Crawford. Pound for pound says it's cap. John McSmith says it's facts. I only want to see cap or facts so I can make my mind up, see what you guys are thinking. Is it cap? Is it facts? Oscar, is it cap? Is it facts? Because right now we're 50-50. Is it cap? Is it facts? You know, by the time you guys decide if it's cap and it's facts, let me get Tunde over here. All right, I'll get Tunde over here for you guys until you decide. So I can make a poll. I want to make a poll. It's 50-50. It's 50-50 right now. Is it cap or is it facts? Answer the question, bro. Stop wasting time. Is it cap? Is it facts? Well, fuck it. We're getting Tunde over here. Let me get a drink.
What up?
How are you?
I'm great.
Can we meet you?
My name is Tunde Tupac, aka the Rap Killer,
Tunde Tupac.
the Rap Flexer, kill them all.
Your name is
Tunde Tupac.
Tunde Tupac.
You can write the Rap Killer there.
But Tunde is your
It's
name.
okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you. Tunde, with your dressing, I know the kind of song that you're about to present.
Yes.
So you want to tell us about it?
just rap game. I kill the rap game because the haters want us down, but they're not gonna get us.
You don't need to tell us about the haters now.
Rappers, right? You're a rapper.
Rapper.
Good. Let's hear you.
Check it. Ha ha. Check it. Ha ha ha. Check it. Check it. Check it. I rule everywhere. I rule. They want to take me down, but they cannot take me down. Yeah. I rule New York. I rule Lagos to Atlanta. We go to Chicago. Check me out. Check my game. My game is tight. All the haters, I shoot them in the brain. Pull up. I've been around with my guys, 50 Cent, Tupac, Biggie, Snoop Dogg. We're all in this game together because I kill them all. I kill Tupac and I kill Biggie. I kill them all because they can't contain my rap game.
Hey!
It's off the hook because I'll kill you all now.
No, calm down. You killed
who?
It's just a lyric. Don't fear.
Lyric.
Yeah. Your lyric will put you in trouble. You have to be very careful. You don't just go about saying things that you don't know.
It's a rap game. That's how it is.
Oh, okay.
How old are you?
I've been in this game for more than 20 years.
How old are you?
I'm 15 years old.
What?
Just forget my age. Just focus on how long I've been in the game.
And you know Tupac. You know Snoop Dogg. You know 50
Cent.
Cent.
God, we met in the States.
Oh.
Which state?
Akwa Ibom.
This guy.
You're just a joker. You know what? Just go. We'll get back to you.
What's happening, Carl? Carl, how you doing, mate? Carl, you can't
This is the boxing.
unmute yourself.
This is the boxing scientist.
I got Carl here as well, I think. Yeah, he is.
Oh,
Carl, what are you doing? Carl's in the back just sitting there, bro. But look, I want to get this off. Carl, you're on mute. So I want to get this off. Oscar De La Hoya says that Terence Crawford will 1,000%, not even 100%, 1,000% beat Canelo Alvarez. Is that a disrespect on Canelo Alvarez's name? Is that taking shots at pound-for-pound fighter Canelo? And how does Oscar De La Hoya minimize a Mexican's legend like that in front of everyone in the world?
well, it's called being salty because Canelo obviously left Golden Boy Promotions. That was his biggest star, and so he's still salty about it. And you know, I'm a fan of both of them. I have respect for Oscar, but it's pretty obvious to me that he's bitter that things didn't work out between him and Canelo. So now he's, takes shots at him every opportunity he gets.
So you think it's simple shots that he's just bitter, so he's just putting Canelo down like that? But in front of everybody saying that Canelo will lose 1,000%, is basically minimizing his skills. So are you back, Cole?
Yeah, bro, can you hear me?
We can hear you now. I don't know where you went. You went down and under.
Yeah, that's what happens when you're in the bottom of the fucking globe, mate.
So listen.
Hey, before
to
I
this,
go, can I just thank Abel for timing me out, because I don't think I've ever been timed out on your channel before. But thanks, Abel, one of your super mods, fucking timed me out. Thanks,
why did
bro.
he do? He just put on the message. Rapstar, take my super wrench away. I don't know how he got it, but what does
It's
what
cool.
does he mean?
I don't know what I got timed
He's
out.
he's always quote unquote accidentally timing people out. He's timed me out. He timed out J-Rugs. Now he's timing out Carl accidentally, quote unquote.
Anyway, Abel, control your wrench, bro. I'm gonna have to.
I don't think he liked my fantasy fight with Inouye and Fury, bro. Maybe I offended him. I don't know.
I don't know. He's never been like that before, but we might have to put you right up there with him.
It's all good, bro. It doesn't fucking faze me.
That way you can have a fight with each other. It doesn't matter. Abel says,
fuck, bro.
For fuck's sake, it's accidental. Take my... He's saying to me now, take my wrench if you want, bruv. I don't think he meant it. Because he's happy.
It's cool.
Not many people in this world are willing to downgrade. So it shows that he's willing to downgrade.
Yeah, maybe he's just clumsy. I'll give him that.
I don't time nobody out. Now Abel's cool, man. He's cool.
Yeah, no, hey, you're up. If I got a problem, bro, I jump up here. I hit the fucking link, bro.
No, for sure. Make sure you do. But look, main thing is Oscar De La Hoya is saying, right, that the reason why he's saying this is because he feels that Canelo Alvarez is a limited fighter. He says that Terence Crawford's leg movement, his skill, and because he's still got height, and he believes that the brain of Crawford will win him that fight against Canelo. What you got to say about Oscar De La Hoya's comments?
Oh, mate, it's Oscar being Oscar. Oscar's given his fucking point of view. I don't read much into it, man. I've got a brain of my own. Yeah, good on him. It's all about relevancy, mate. It's all about staying relevant. So he's just putting his opinion out there. I don't think Bud's got a chance at beating Canelo. I don't think he can handle a bit of Canelo work. But anyway, they keep making these fucking fights, so we may as well fucking pick some more fantasy fights.
Yeah, I mean, some people are saying that, he's always been a little bitter since he lost Canelo Alvarez to Eddie Hearn at one point, and now Canelo's free agent, goes where he wants. And one point, Oscar De La Hoya and Canelo were very tight, very close, and things change. There's been a few times that Canelo's took a couple of digs at him, but more than anyone, I think Oscar De La Hoya always is vocal. But what he's saying now is kind of like downplaying Canelo, kind of making Canelo look like he ain't that great. He's good, but he ain't great. One of them ones. But hey, man, I think that's what happens. Bit of rivalry, right?
Yeah, yeah. It's I don't know. When he was his promoter, he would never say anything like this.
Exactly right.
You know?
Exactly right.
So it just seems strange to me. But maybe, hey, look,
So
I'll
this
give
is
us.
Oscar's version when he's a promoter of Canelo. In 1,000 lives, Terence Crawford could not beat Oscar Canelo Alvarez. He
Right.
would have said,
The
"There's
complete
there's
opposite.
no there's no way 1,000% he will lose." He would say.
The complete opposite. Right, right.
I
So,
think promoters are promoters, though.
right. So maybe now he's being honest, and before he was lying. Either that, or now he's lying, and before he was being honest. I don't know. but
No, man,
hey,
I like Oscar De La Hoya, but him saying 1,000% Crawford beats Canelo, that's some bullshit, dumb shit, bro. That's some
yeah,
cocaine talk from the past.
Is,
right.
is, is Bud going to sign with Golden Boy? Is Bud going to sign with Golden Boy?
It sounds like he's trying to make us Bud all
Yeah,
sweet and
make it
that,
play
right?
it, Bud. He's a free agent. Fucking why not?
Yeah. Oscar De La Hoya uses his smart brain to be a businessman, right? So he's trying to wean in, just showing a certain energy towards Crawford.
Well, his days with
Yeah,
Canelo are well and truly done, mate. That race has been run, so why not? Why not try Bud?
yeah. He has tried to lure Bud into signing a deal with Golden Boy Promotions in the past, so it could be him just trying it again.
Yeah, bit of tactical work, mate. Just doing a quick little bit of businessing, bit of marketing.
Pound for pound says if Conte juices Crawford up a lot, then maybe he's got a chance.
Oh, he'll be juiced to the gills for that fight, but no amount of steroids will give him that victory. Steroids are overrated, bro. Oscar De La Hoya beat Trinidad, and then Trinidad was on steroids. Not Trinidad. I'm sorry, Vargas. Vargas was on steroids. Um, in my opinion, I thought he beat Shane Mosley as well. He got robbed, and Shane Mosley was on steroids. So steroids are overrated, man. What you need is corrupt judges and referees on your side, bro, if you want to ensure the victory.
Hey, Carl, what did you think about the punch? I haven't asked you on the panel. What have you thought of that punch when Usyk
The
did a little
Usyk one.
dance on the floor and Usyk was looking like he was giving birth to baby twins? Right? If you
Bro,
look at him, he was in a real amount of huffing and puffing.
yeah, look, live the punch looked fine. rap, but I did see some replays where it could have been. I know he wears his pants high, but it could have been borderline. And mate, at the end of the day, it was the fucking ref's call. And I think the ref did a bad call. I mean, um, it, it, it was low, but I think there's a little bit of theatrics fucking Usyk's playing there. I think he might be trying to get an Oscar for a leading actor in a drama series. Yeah, I think there was a little bit of cat and mouse playing on the ground there. But mate, live it looked fine. But I did watch some replays and I changed my mind and I thought it was low. But mate, it's a judge's call, man.
Now you have to understand something, right? It's easy for us to say that, right? Okay? It's easy for the fans to say what you just said, but being a referee, you're in the fight, you see fights every day, every time. You see a quick punch land and it looks on the borderline, like you said, right? But that punch that lands on the borderline, it's the way that Usyk goes down and the way that Usyk is complaining. The ref has a quick half a second to make a call with the champion who's a pound for pound fighter, right? And not to mention fighting within the sentiment of the Ukraine fans coming to Poland to get those tickets for cheap. You know, the ref has to make a quick call to know that, wait there, this fight is not meant to be on the floor like that. That punch looked low. So maybe he just said, no, I'm not calling it. It looked low. Look at this guy. This guy is dying. That's not a body shot. He's dying. He's fucking, look at him. If you look at Usyk, right there, he's saying, help me. Help me. He's like, fuck. Right? And if you understand, right, we can laugh, we can say what we want. But then the referee goes up to him, right, and he goes to him, just put your hands back on the ropes. Relax. Take 2 minutes. Take 2 minutes. So now he's coaching him. You take a couple of minutes. I want you to chill. Then Usyk puts his arms back on the rope, like he's sitting there, like he's in Vegas and that in a hotel, whatever he's doing. But the point is, he takes 3 minutes and 48 seconds. Okay? Now you telling me that some of that wasn't an act?
I don't know, man. It's hard to tell. I didn't take the punch, so I didn't feel the effects. I can't say it was all acting, right? I mean, these are heavyweight punches. They all hurt. Even jabs hurt at that division. So it's hard to say. And like you said, the ref had a split second to make a decision. And had he made the wrong decision, which would have resulted in Usyk losing, I mean, the crowd would have just. I don't know. I don't know. His life might be in jeopardy, man. His life might be in jeopardy. I don't know. Like it's maybe he was thinking about that, and it's hard to say, man.
Usyk didn't. Usyk at first looked like he was not even going to get out. I thought they were going to call it a disqualification, but I'm glad that maybe they had to give him that long, and then he was all right. But I don't know, man. Did they take it away from Daniel Dubois? Did that punch land the right? Was a great punch. They took a great punch away from a fighter like that, or it's easy to say that Usyk was acting, but we never got punched, like TBS said. Once you take a punch to either your solar plex or the side of your body, or just a punch like that, especially when you don't expect it, or however, it is what it is. You can't block everything. And when you take a punch like that, you don't know how paralyzed you get. Usyk's leg had gone. So maybe when you take a punch like that, it depends what side you take the punch. Your leg might be feeling a little bit, what's it called, like pins and needles. A little bit shaky, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you might be getting these after effects if you take a punch like that. It is what it is. It's how you react. Look, if Carl takes a punch to the body, the fat fuck, and you take a punch to the body, I bet you, if you ain't got, Carl probably be able to take the punch I'm just saying, or you be able to take the punch. Both of you will react differently, bruv. Possibly. It depends.
Right. Right. Yeah, everyone's built a little different. Like some guys could take it to the chin, some guys could take it to the body, others can't. You know, but it did look slightly low to me. And you know, I think the ref made the right call, man, and the better boxer won.
Hmm.
That's the way I
I
see it.
mean, yeah, I mean, it is what it is. At the end of the day, I feel like it was just unusual to see Usyk in so much pain as well on the floor. So that was very unusual. And I don't know, man. Maybe the referee did make a call which was a spontaneous call. It was what he needed to see. And he felt like, that was the call. I mean, I don't know, man. Have you watched it again? Has everybody watched it again? And
Yeah,
has anybody changed their mind?
yeah. Well, I changed my mind. At first, I thought it was a good strike, and then I changed my mind. I think it was low. I think
Yeah, I
after.
did the exact same. I saw a different angle, and yeah, it looked low, man. That's just my opinion. But fuck me, hasn't it divided fucking the landscape of fucking YouTube at the moment? Jesus Christ.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we were not expecting that, bruv. Nobody would have called that. There's nobody that would have thought it like that. But you got to remember this. Videos were leaked that Daniel Dubois was training for that, right? And now videos are leaked that even before the fight, now listen to this carefully, TBS and Cole, that before the fight, the trainer even pointed out to the ref that, look, Usyk's shorts are above the belly button. So just, I hope you understand that you're looking where the belt line is a bit up. So the ref didn't say nothing. He didn't allow the punch. The punch was trained for. The punch was that was what they were training for. They never had the skills. They knew that they don't have the skills to beat Usyk. What they needed to do was catch the punch where he's soft at, where they saw Anthony Joshua hurt Usyk, where Anthony Joshua couldn't do nothing with it. That's where they left off and kept training on what they needed to do. So for them, that was the perfect punch. For you, that was a bit. And if it was low, Carl, what was it low by? An inch, 2 inches? You know what I mean?
Yeah,
it was
yeah.
slightly
Well,
low,
why would you be
slightly.
throwing an uppercut from long range?
I mean, that was the way that he probably saw an opening, right? But he was actually throwing an uppercut. Yeah, you're right. It was an uppercut to the body.
From outside, like it wasn't. Yeah, it was strange shot to throw, man. And that's
Now,
why it
where
fucking
Daniel
went pear
Dubois
shaped.
went wrong, Carl, is he couldn't put his gas down after that, and he didn't do anything after that much more. And when Usyk stepped up his gears, then Daniel Dubois showed a bit of a quit in him. So it's kind of like a catch-22 because you always knew that Usyk was the better fighter, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, he was going to win either or because he's the better fighter. So, 9 out of 10 times, if that punch don't land, it just don't land, does it? And Daniel Dubois loses. But he got the punch and he never got it. So it just is what it is. But does that make people think about Usyk in a certain way that he might be a little slightly weak, not weak, but tiny bit vulnerable there at his body now?
I think it
yeah,
makes Tyson Fury a lot more confident about the
Oh
fight,
yeah, he
mate.
will. Of course he would.
yeah. If Tyson Fury doesn't make this fight with Usyk by next year, I don't even give a
It's not
fuck
all
about
up
this
to
fight.
him though. Usyk got to make the fight too, TBS, and the people who are involved.
Right, right. But okay, if Usyk asks for a rematch clause, just take it. If you're Tyson Fury, take it. Fuck him up. so bad that he's not going to want a rematch. He's going to want to retire. He even hinted at retirement. If he said if he would have lost to Dubois, he would have retired. So the window of opportunity to make this fight is closing. I mean, they have not a lot of time because they're both not getting any younger. Usyk's 36, Fury's 35. He's not, they're not getting any younger, man. The window of opportunity, and if Usyk retires, those belts get dispersed. There goes Tyson Fury's opportunity to go undisputed, because he's not going to go belt collecting. That fat lazy fuck. No, he's not going to go belt. He fights like once a year. He's not going to go belt collecting. If he wants to go undisputed, he needs to make this fight as soon as possible.
If I was
especially if he doesn't take a lot of damage to Ngannou, if he gets him out of there quick, and it's just a little sparring. It's like if he doesn't take damage, if he gets him out of there quick, he needs to fucking make that fight with Usyk like within the next couple of months after that.
All right, motherfuckers, smash that like button. Come on, guys. Support the channel and subscribe to the channel. So what is the fights that we're looking forward to now, Carl? What's on your mind?
Mate, well, I'm looking forward to fucking Tim and Brian.
Yeah, when's that one?
September 15, October 15.
Okay, what's going on with the Maloney's?
No fucking idea, mate. No fucking idea.
Now that the divisions changed, right? Because Nonito Donaire never got the win against what's his name again? Santiago.
Santiago, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be a good fight, eh? Unification.
Maybe Santiago versus Maloney now.
Yeah.
Maybe that's the fight. Santiago versus Maloney.
Yep. Unify the WBC and the WBO.
Yep. So what fights we got coming up? We got Zhang versus Joe Joyce.
When's Liam Smith and Eubank Jr.?
Eubanks Jr. versus Liam Smith. We got Canelo Alvarez versus Jamel Charlo. Now, what else are we waiting for?
We got Big Bang and Joyce. Did you say that?
Yep.
Oh, they're really running it back?
Yep.
Oh, wow. So another rematch is going to be, you mentioned Smith, BP Smith versus Eubank Jr.?
Mm-hmm.
What weight is that going to be at?
160.
Okay, because previously it was at some sort of catch weight or something?
No, it was at 160, I believe.
It was
just that it was a bit skeptical because after a punch, an elbow landed and then punches landed. So Eubank Jr., when he got up, he was a little bit like Zab Judah. And then when he went to, like, the referee said, nah. And then that's what happened.
Because wasn't Callum Smith, not Callum,
Liam.
Is that Liam? Yeah, Liam. Wasn't Liam Smith a replacement for, what was his name? The other European guy that he was supposed to fight at some sort of catch weight?
Conor Ben?
Conor Ben, yeah.
Conor Ben's fight didn't happen because Conor Ben got had a case.
Right. So they replaced them, right?
They cancelled that fight, and then Eubanks did a fight on another promotion with Liam Smith.
So he
went
was
on another date.
But didn't they protest that decision, Rap?
They were gonna appeal it, but then they got the rematch, so it was a rematch anyway. So I said, "Fuck," they didn't appeal it anymore.
Oh, I thought they appealed the decision. Now there was a rematch anyway, but I thought they appealed the decision for the elbow.
I don't know what happened.
Because a lot of people are saying that Eubank Jr. is going to win the rematch.
Well, he needs to win or he's finished. If it
Yeah.
okay, look. If that elbow is what got him off balance, right? Then he has no excuse not to lose now. If he loses to Beefy now, then Eubank Jr.'s out the mix, really. He got to fight YouTubers then. You know what I mean? Because he ain't going to be able to go for world contentions after losing to him.
Isn't it funny that they'll probably make more money fighting fucking YouTubers?
Yeah, he would.
Fucking hell.
He'd probably get a lot more money fighting fucking Jake Paul and KSI and Mr. Humpty Dumpty on YouTube or something. Do you know what I mean? The world has changed, mate. Just go sit there, make videos, and just start punching the punching bag. Piss some fucking guy off who's got millions of views and millions of subscribers. That's it. Make a fight. Promoter's going to know he's got a lot of following. That's it. You made your money. I mean, who the fuck was Jake Paul? He was a YouTuber.
He still is. He's not a fucking boxer.
But he's still shown the YouTuber a way that there's a way to be a personality, an entertainer. Just go and train every day. And as long as you can give a punch, go fight some fucking retired cunts and get yourself a team and train as hard as you can so you can beat these retired cunts, which are not even boxers. Ex-fucking celebrities themselves and MMA fighters who are losing anyway. So it's not like it can't be done, can it? It can be done.
Yeah, exactly.
Right? And that's inspired a lot of cunts. One day it might be just a cunt from anywhere, just putting videos up, and that's it. He's got a chance to fight because he's a bit of a funny cunt, you know? You never know.
And Mauricio Sulaiman gets along with him.
Say that again?
Mauricio Sulaiman befriends him and he can get into the top 15 real quick just with one win.
Mate, if the money's there...
That's what he was going to do with Tommy Fury.
And look at that. If the money was there, they'd get him in the rankings.
Fucking unbelievable.
Look, boxing's all about that, though, Carl. Think about it. It's all about product and how you're moving and developing fighters to be able to be fighters for the sanctioning body and who's going to back them. Okay? This is how it works, right? And I know how some of it works because I have spoke to sanctioning bodies and shit like this, and I've took my time out and done all that boring shit. And I don't say boring, but, you know, the business side of it, going, realize how certain things are strategically moved, right? So you got a fighter. We know the fighter's with a big promoter. The big promoter and the fighter wants to get them into a sanctioning body recognition. So if Bob Arum's got him, he's got a relationship with sanctioning bodies, he'll make a call. Say, look, Mauricio, I want to get Tom, Dick and Harry from Australia. He's 10-0. He's a good fighter. I'm going to invest in him. We're going to put him on ESPN. I need you to get me into him into the sanctioning bodies. So you know what Mauricio will do? He's got a relationship with him. So he's going to say, okay, Bob, let's make a fight and we'll put it under the, you know, the WBC rules. Like basically be under the WBC fighter that he can try and get him matched up with slowly so that they can fight into the interim title at some point. So this will all be delegated between the promoter and the sanctioning to know that keep an eye on this fighter. We want to get him within the rankings so he can get the interim and then the world championship belt. So the sanctioning body knows this relationship with the promoter. He knows the promoter is good for his fighters. And he knows that those fighters, that whatever top rank brings to the table, they tend to want to make those fighters into $1 million fighters. So sanctioning body knows that Bob Arum's good for it. So he'll work with Bob Arum and guide him to get the fighters in his rankings. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but how the fuck does Jake Paul, a YouTuber, have a relationship with Mauricio Sulaiman? Tell me how.
Now that, I'll tell you how that works.
Right.
Where Now you've seen Jake Paul make 1 million pay-per-view buys, right?
Yep.
Then 1 million pay-per-view buys, everybody knows what kind of money that generates. So this relationship only happens because money, power talks in between promoters and managers saying, hey, don't you want to sanction our boy Jake Paul and get him into the rankings? And
You
that's
think
how
that'll
a sanction,
happen?
and
You
that's
think
why
that'll?
a sanctioning body would open the door for Jake Paul to try and see if they can get him into fighting even for an interim belt or one of their belts. Because the money would be tremendously high. So it's all about money. The fighter brings the money, that fighter brings the value, and as long as he can fight, the ultimate thing really is as long as he can fight. Because one thing that the sanctioning body told me, and this was behind the scenes as well, they told me, listen, Rapstar, when I spoke to Mauricio, they said, look, we look for fighters who can represent our belts, but keep winning. And what that does, that builds the value of the fighter and the belt. Do you get what I mean, Carl? When the champion keeps winning, keeps defending, the champion stake goes higher and the sanctioning body keeps getting more money. The percentage of the fighter keeps to get the value higher because he's keep holding the WBC belt. So what the sanctioning bodies are looking for is fighters who can... Who's this over here? Somebody's over here. I've never had this guy here, bro.
Who is he?
I don't know who the fuck he is. Anyway, let's get him on here. Yeah, mate. Who's this, bruv?
Hey man, I'm a new person. Listen to your channel.
This
How are
Jack.
you doing? How are you all doing? I'm a new viewer. I've been viewing your channel for a little while.
All right, stay right there, yeah, and keep viewing and let me finish then, mate. So, what I'm saying is, ultimately, yeah, it's all about getting a fighter to represent your titles who are going to have the money behind them. You know what I'm saying? It's simple, isn't it?
Yeah. But what got me, Rap, was fucking... So,
Now, let's
Tommy
talk to
Fury...
this new guy, because who is this, Cole? Who's this weirdo?
I got no idea, but it's definitely a fucking piss take.
It's either Jack or Shadow Banter.
Why am I a weirdo when I'm a new guy that's just listening to your channel? I'm a new guy. Why would you be calling me a weirdo?
All right, where you from, mate?
I'm from Essex, UK.
All right, mate. What part of Essex?
I'm from the white part of Essex.
See, now you're capping. This is Jack Marshall, mate.
Yeah, I called it.
This is Jack Marshall.
No, I'm a new guy. I'm listening to your channel. I'm like
What do
asking
you mean
why
you're a
you
new
me a
Jack.
guy?
weirdo.
What do you mean you're a new
Why am I a
guy?
weirdo?
What do you mean? You just came in this earth that you're new. What does that mean? You're a new guy.
I just discovered this channel.
So what made you hit the link then if you just discovered? Are you excited that you met people? What is it?
I discovered this channel from Essex. I'm originally from
Jack,
Ireland.
that's terrible. Jack, give it away. It's terrible.
That's terrible, Jack.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Where's Mirage anyway, you cunt?
I don't know where fucking Mirage is. Like fucking, I'm not his brother.
Yeah, because everybody says that you're only here because Mirage showed you the place.
I'm not here because of Mirage. Like,
yes, you
I
are.
would be here
Mirage is your daddy. Mirage is your godfather.
Like,
because Mirage told everybody before you came.
But the thing is, you've just been
Mirage told everybody
exposed, bro.
that he beats the fuck out of you.
You've been actually exposed, like Rep. You've been exposed, bro.
All right, mate. Yeah, really.
You've been exposed because I came on here with this really slick accent that sounded nothing like me, but you were like totally like abusing this new person to your
So
channel.
you come
New
over
person.
here to get you coming over here to have a go at me. Who the fuck you think you are, pussy?
Hey,
Who
no,
the fuck you think you are coming over
I
here
put on
to
an
my
accent.
house?
I
But
put
who
on an
the
accent
fuck are
you would
you?
never
No,
ever.
shut up. Stop talking like a little fucking fairy. Who gives you the right to come here and squirrel like a squirrel and talk some rubbish? That you can come and tell me anything. You drunken bum.
Been
Why
exposed.
are you even coming here to tell me shit? You got a problem in your
You
life.
have been straight
You just.
exposed, bro. You've been
No,
straight
nobody's been
exposed.
exposed. You are an exposed to yourself.
Because I came on here with a totally different accent, like, and you were already
Fuckhead.
abusing some new.
You're a
Like,
crackhead.
imagine some new guy.
All
Imagine
right,
some
look, we
new
want to
guy.
talk boxing. We don't want to talk about your rubbish no more. We want to talk some boxing.
But
Hey, I
We
want to
are a
ask. I
boxing
want to
channel.
Rap. Let me
We
ask
I
him,
just want to say, imagine.
I do not want to make a relationship as knowing who you are.
Jack. Tell your
Jack,
boyfriend Mirage to have my
your
money
name
ready.
is Jack Ass. I want to just talk boxing now. That's it. I have no connection with Jack. Jack is not connected to this channel. He is just a guest. He comes along from nowhere and he thinks he owns some of this channel for some reason. And Mirage really has introduced him over here. And Mirage said that he beats the fuck out of him in poker. So it is what it is.
Yeah, but I came on here with this like total accent. You would never know who I was. Never. You would never know who I was.
Of course we did.
No way
TBS
would
knew
you.
straight
I'm
away.
not on here like.
TBS knew straight
I am
away
from
who
the
you were.
I'm from the UK. I'm from the UK. I've never talked to you before in my life, right?
Yeah,
You
but
would never know who this. But
TBS knew straight
you're
away.
exposed as a
I
guy.
called it right away. Shut up, Jack. Just shut up.
Yeah, you just shut up, Jack. Stop it now. We don't want to listen to your rubbish. Now, what have you got to say about boxing before I boot your ass out of there?
Well, what do you want me to say about boxing?
Well, you tell us. We're talking about boxing.
What I got to say about boxing?
Yeah, this is a boxing channel, not a fucking. Oh,
So
you said this and you said that.
I'm in shock that you would ever discover that it was me. I'm in shock. I'm actually in shock that you would discover that was me.
It was quite easy.
Yeah,
You're not
I heard this.
You're not clever. You're
I
not
heard this
clever
Mexican guy
whatsoever.
say, "Oh, Jack Marshall, hey, bro, you're Sherlock Holmes. You are like some Sherlock Holmes shit, bro."
No, you're like a guy that puts on a fake mustache and glasses and thinks we don't know who the fuck you are, bro.
Mate, I've given you some credit, but you're on some Sherlock Holmes shit, right? Because
No,
I can do many accents, bro. I can be like, okay. I'm from West Bromwich Albion Building Society. Right?
oh, okay,
like,
great. What do you want a cookie or something for your accents?
Well, I
No.
can just do like I am really in shock that you guys guessed who I was. That's crazy shit, bro.
I wasn't born yesterday, bro. I was not born yesterday.
No, you're onto it, bro. You're onto it. I give you maximum credit, bro. I give you maximum credit.
Thank you.
Because I could be on here like yo, man, what you be talking about, man? I've been on here for a long time talking about the boxing, man. But I knew if I did that, you would know me. You would know me, right? So I was like, I put on some kind of half Irish, kind of UK fucking shit. And I started talking about Essex because I knew this guy's from Essex, right? Rap stars from Essex, right? Right. So I was like, oh, I'm from Essex. And as soon as I said that, it's like, oh, okay. Game over. But this Mexican guy, he got me straight away, bro. I'll give you a lot of credit, bro.
Okay, thank you. Now, can I ask Rapstar a question now? Rap, yesterday,
carry on. I'd like to
Punch,
say carry on what you were saying.
Okay, thanks. Punch and Rapstar were saying that the Canelo and Benavidez fight will go down. Can you give us more info on that? Like more details?
Well, they're
Speak a
saying
little
that
bit
if things.
faster, like. Speak a bit
Shut up,
faster.
Jack. Shut up, Jack. I didn't ask you.
Just speak a bit fast. You're a bit slow, mate. Speak a bit. Speed up the speed. Speak a bit faster.
He wasn't talking to you though. Yeah. Nobody called your name.
No, I'm just saying he's a little bit slow. He's a little bit slow when he's talking.
Me?
So is this
Yeah, you're a little bit slow, bro.
wait.
You're a little bit slow.
So if he's a bit slow, yeah, when he's talking, why
Speak
does it
a little
affect
bit faster,
you?
bro.
Why does it affect you?
We haven't got a lot of time to be talking about the shit, so speak a little bit faster.
Yeah, but listen, some people are laid back.
Well, that's all good, bro. That's all good.
It's not everybody's got
Not everybody's on meth like you, all right?
Well, okay, that's a fair point.
Right? Yeah, I think boxing scientists. The rumor is that due to now seeing Jamal Charlo, the state of Jamal Charlo as well, as you can see, right?
There's boxing scientists here.
Listen, nobody's talking to you right now. You need to wait your turn.
Okay, I'll let you talk your turn.
Yeah. So you just wait, and then we'll come back to you at some point when somebody says Jack. So I think if this fight with Jamel goes good for Canelo and David Benavidez beats Andrade, then that could be a fight with Canelo and David Benavidez. That'll be the biggest fight. And I think with Jamal Charlo, things just ain't still looking great. Do you know what I'm saying?
Right. So Jamal's pretty much out of the picture.
It just doesn't look great for him right now.
Yeah.
Like, can I just say this?
Because you know and I know, TBS, Jamal cannot come into that fight with Canelo with nearly a 3 years gap. He automatically losing. He needs to be having one tune-up.
Yeah. Yeah, and Canelo wouldn't get credit for beating him anyways, so it's just a waste.
After a 3 year gap, I don't think so.
Right.
Okay.
I don't think Canelo has any interest in that fight.
I need to know your boxing knowledge. Anybody in the chat? Anybody in the chat? Anybody on this chat? Anybody in the chat? Who is my picture of? Who is my picture of?
Who's he talking to, TBS?
I think he's trying to communicate with the chat.
Yeah, I'm talking to the little bitches in the chat. Or to anyone on the panel. Who is my picture of?
I can't see your picture.
Okay. Wow.
Yeah, that's his picture.
Put my picture up and tell me who that is.
That's your picture?
I guarantee nobody knows.
That looks like Andre. Is that Andre the Giant?
That looks like you after Mirage beats you up, bro.
Okay, Joseph in the chat said Spider Rico.
Who the fuck is that, bro?
Have you seen a movie called Rocky?
Yeah.
So, at the beginning of Rocky, he fought a guy called Spider Rico.
Mm.
Right?
Nobody remembers him, though.
Nobody remembers the movie Rocky?
The original Rocky?
Nobody remembers that first.
The original Rocky. Rocky fought a guy called Spider Rico.
Right? Oh, okay. That's cool, man.
His trainer Mickey goes, "You're fighting bums. You're fighting bums. You fought Spider Rico, right? Spider Rico is a bum. He's a bum, right?" I'll give credit to this guy Joseph in the chat, bro. This guy Joseph in the chat.
What's that got to do with anything that we're talking about in boxing right now?
You know what, Rap? It's kind of got to do with it's fucking Jake Paul's a fucking nothing. And the fucking dude on Jack's fucking photos are nothing. So it kind of goes into each other.
Yeah, he's fucked, mate, Cole. Yeah, so I want to ask you guys, what do you guys think about Tank Davis, right, fighting Isaac Cruz. How do you guys feel about that?
Shit
I think
fight.
Isaac Cruz is gonna get robbed again. That's what I think.
Yeah, but what do you think about Tank Davis fighting a rematch with somebody that he's beat? Why not fight all the real names, bro? What is going on, Carl? What do you think about that?
It's a joke. It's a fucking joke. There's other dudes that 135 to fight. Why can't he fight anyone of substance?
Isaac
Fuck me.
didn't look good in his last fight, man. He don't deserve that.
Just proved what long layoffs do, mate.
Yeah, Spider Rice is laughing his head off at Jack. He says Jack's a funny guy. Right? Does anybody in the chat actually enjoy Jack's boxing knowledge?
Well, nobody's gonna enjoy my boxing knowledge. Are you serious?
See, you ain't got much boxing IQ then, no?
I have yeah, when it comes to heavyweights, I probably am the biggest.
Okay, let's see how smart you are. Let's see how fast you are as a person, yeah? How many minutes is it?
3.
How many minutes is it by the time that you've had a 12-round fight?
12-round fight.
Yeah.
3
Yeah, get the calculator out, you dumb cunt.
36 minutes.
Okay, you just about got that one.
Just about got that. Come on, bro. Come on.
I mean,
Give me a little bit of credit for the fucking.
No, you did okay. You did it under the 5 seconds. You know, you did it under the 5 seconds.
Thank you.
Okay, what's 36 plus 36?
It's 72.
Oh, you just made it under the 5 seconds, mate. So you got a little bit.
Thank you.
So you got.
Bro, don't ask me math questions. I'm a poker player. I'm a mathematical genius. Come on. I play poker, bro. Like, I'm a mathematical genius.
All right, let's see your boxing knowledge then.
Medical genius.
Let's see your
mathematical. Mexico.
Who?
Oh. Mathematical.
Well, I'm this Mexican guy, like mathematical. Hey, I love the Mexicans. I have got no problem with the Mexicans, bro.
Okay, I'm gonna give you fighters. You tell me what weight class they fight at. Tim Tszyu.
No, because I'm a heavyweight guy.
No,
bro.
Talk to me about boxing. Otherwise, I don't want to talk to you. Tim Tszyu. What weight does he fight at?
Tim Tszyu.
Tick
tock.
Just tell me what pounds. How many pounds?
Tick tock. Tick tock.
You're not a boxing. You're not a real boxing fan,
bro. I said to you, I'm a mathematical genius.
You're not a real boxing fan, bro. I caught you out. You're trolling.
Okay, listen.
You come here to troll, didn't you?
No, I don't. I don't Google shit, bro. Like, give me some credit. I never Google.
Nah, man, you're a troll, bro. You're not no real boxing fan. I asked you what weight class does Tim Tszyu fight at? You don't even know. What weight class? I don't
really care. Like, Tim Tszyu like middleweight.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I don't give a fuck about Australian boxers. I don't know anything about Australian boxing.
So you don't give a fuck about Australian boxing now?
No.
He follows New Zealand boxing because it's fucking red hot right now.
Ask me a New Zealand boxing. Ask me a New Zealand boxing question.
Who
ask me a New Zealand? You ain't got many fucking boxers to ask about.
Ask me a question about
New Zealand. New Zealand's only got one heavyweight, and that was it.
No, that's not true.
And then he should have got beaten up by Andy Ruiz. He was lucky.
You only know about one New Zealand heavyweight boxer.
I'm just playing with you, mate.
That's your knowledge of New
Zealand
boxing.
Yeah, all right. So give us your top 3 heavyweights from New Zealand. Go on, mate.
Top 3 heavyweights from New Zealand? What, of all time?
No, current ones, fuckhead.
Current ones? So, current New Zealand heavyweight boxers?
Yeah.
Joseph Parker. Junior Farr. And probably, what's that other cunt's name?
You ain't got a third cunt.
Come on, bro. We're a small population. Come on, give me a break.
You can.
Should make it easier, dickhead.
You dickhead. What about David Tua?
Okay, hey.
What about David Tua? You can't.
Dickhead. Tell me the other New Zealand boxer then. Tell me another New Zealand heavyweight boxer. Dickhead.
Where was David
I
Tua
couldn't
from?
give two fucks about him because they're useless cunts.
You know we're not. You know New Zealand boxers.
They
are better than
couldn't hit
Australian
water
boxers.
if they
Come
fucking
on.
fell out of a boat. Put it that way. They're the
Are
type
you
of boxers
serious,
that
bro?
couldn't hit
New Zealand's
fucking
got
water.
way more
if they
better
fell out of
fighters
a
than
fucking
Australia.
boat.
Come on.
Kind of
Don't
like
even
you
talk
with your
shit.
drunken ass.
You've
If
got
you
Tim
fell out of a
Tszyu.
boat, you'd fucking drown.
You've got Tim Tszyu.
And Tim Tszyu will beat the fuck out of most New Zealanders right now.
And your heavyweights.
You've got Tim Tszyu, and you're like fucking trolling
Well,
me
we got
about New
Jai off
Zealand
the tie
boxers.
too, but you probably wouldn't know him because he's cruiserweight. You don't know too much about boxing, so he's also
Yeah,
the
well, this
IBF
guy said
champ.
David was
Then we
like
got the
David
bantamweight
Tua, yeah,
Jason
obviously,
Maloney,
but like
the WBO. We got him too. Yeah. Yep. No, ours actually hold current belts. Something I don't think in New Zealand holds. Maybe a Pan Pacific or some IBO
bro,
shit.
like, come on, you cannot talk.
Some
You cannot
fucking
troll me
Pacific
about
Sea
Australian
fucking
boxers
belt.
being better than New
Something
Zealand boxers.
stupid. It'll
Okay,
be stupid.
I've got a
even look
question for
good.
you. I've got a question for you. Name for me the top 3 Australian boxers right now, heavyweight boxers.
Justice Herney, Dempsey McKean. And that's probably it.
Oh my God. You just named like who's who of bums in the world.
No, you
Justice
named them before me.
And
no,
who?
You named Joseph Parker. You said Joseph Parker. You know the guy that got beaten by Slow Joe? That guy. You named him. He's
Justice Hanui, right? Justice Hanui. Dempsey McCain. Is it Dempsey McCain? And fucking, what are you gonna say next? What else you got to say?
No, that's it. That's all we got. And
that's it. You got 2
but
guys.
I tell you what, our Justice
you got 2 boxers, right?
Put it that way.
And you're trying to troll me about New Zealand boxers. You got 2 guys.
Yeah, well, we got current champions, mate. You don't have any current champions, mate.
Who in the chat has heard of fucking Justice Hanui?
Have another sip.
No, I don't need another sip to fucking fight with you, bro. Who in the chat has heard of Justice Hanui? Like, come on.
Hanui. What's he, Japanese now?
Are you serious? Justice Hanui. Bro. And like, what are you going to say next to like fucking Anthony Mundine?
Nah, I'm not a fan of him. Never was.
Or Paul Gallen?
No, retired rugby league player.
You're a troll, bro. You're actually on here trolling. You're not even a boxing guy.
Totally.
You're just a troll, bro.
Yeah, that's all I do.
Troll.
That's all I do, Jack. That's all I do, Jack.
You are a troll, bro. I can tell you're a troll.
Yeah. Yeah, no, you're a legit fucking boxing aficionado. Fuck me. What you know about boxing
than you do, bro.
5-cent stand.
I can guarantee. Let's have a competition between me and this guy about boxing.
You want to have a competition between you and Carl
about heavyweight boxing?
Yeah. No, it's boxing.
Heavyweight
boxing knowledge. Boxing is boxing knowledge.
About heavyweight boxing.
What do you mean about just heavyweight?
I don't claim to have all the answers, mate.
Exactly.
I don't claim to have all the answers.
You do, mate, because like you're on here being abusive.
No, I'm just stating facts. They're just facts.
You're being abusive to people, bro. Like I'm on here like trying to be a nice guy. You're on here calling me a clown and all this shit because I don't know about Justice Hanui.
No, wait, stop there. You said a lot of things about Australians. Boxing ain't shit. You started putting Australians down.
I just said I don't know a lot about Australian boxing.
No, you said
didn't.
The only person they got is Tim
what
Tszyu. You was slandering them by saying they only got Tim Tszyu, and then you're trying to be funny.
I know Tim Tszyu. I know Tim Tszyu.
Mm-hmm.
So I was just saying that into Google. Tim Tszyu, right? Tim Tszyu is a super welterweight.
All right, so you only like to talk about heavyweight boxing.
I'm
Yeah,
only
that's what
interested
you
in
like to
heavyweight
talk
boxing.
about.
Like,
Yeah.
I do watch some other boxing, but I mostly watch heavyweight boxing. I watch UFC.
So what heavyweight boxer retired 49-0?
Probably somewhere like Rocky Marciano.
You do watch heavyweight boxing, yeah? Is that your life?
Well,
That's the
I'm
only
only
boxing.
interested. Like, to be honest, bro, I'm only interested in
Who was
heavyweight
the
boxing.
youngest ever heavyweight?
Mike Tyson.
Okay, I think I've asked you this before, haven't I?
No, because I just follow heavyweight boxing.
Really?
I just follow. I watch UFC.
Mm.
I watch UFC, and I follow heavyweight boxing. I don't really care about the lower weights, but like I am interested if it's like Canelo, Crawford, like, you know, the big guys. I'm interested in the big guys, but I only follow heavyweight boxing or UFC.
Mm.
I can answer you UFC questions. I can answer you heavyweight boxing questions. I
So
can't tell
who was
you.
the first man to beat Muhammad Ali?
Well, the first guy to beat Ali, was it Fraser?
Yeah. You had to think about that one, huh?
Yeah, but I said it fast enough that I didn't Google it, right?
Doing good with heavyweight boxing is your life.
That's all I'm interested in, bro. I am actually like people think I'm trolling on here. I'm actually a heavyweight boxing fan. And sorry, what's his name on here? Mirage. He'll tell you I'm into heavyweight boxing.
This guy's just into heavyweight boxing. That's like the old timers. The old timers used to watch heavyweight boxing more than anything
Well,
else.
it's what I grew up with. I grew up in the Tyson era. I grew up in the well, actually, yeah, I grew up in like the 90s Tyson era. I can tell you Lennox Lewis is the last guy that had all the belts in heavyweight boxing.
I don't think you can get this one though. When Rocky Marciano became champion with a 13-round knockout in Philadelphia, who was against which heavyweight?
I can't tell you.
Yeah, I knew you couldn't tell me that. That's too much of a boxing heavyweight historian. So who's your best heavyweight boxers of all time?
Like, I am a big Ali fan. But like Tyson, I'm a big fan of Tyson because I grew up with Tyson. Like, when I was younger, like if Tyson fight was on, we'd all gather around the TV to watch Tyson. So like, for me, Tyson was huge, but like Ali was like, my best heavyweight of all time. Like, I'm a massive. I'll tell you right now, my favorite boxer of all time is Holyfield.
Who wins out of Holyfield and Deontay Wilder?
I thought you'd say Holyfield and Usyk.
I told you Holyfield and Deontay Wilder.
Wow. Like, because Deontay Wilder is such a massive puncher. But then again, Holyfield beat the likes of, like, you know, Holyfield beat that fucking
I mean, Holyfield lost when he stepped up with Riddick Bro.
Riddick Bowe. That's the guy I was thinking of, Riddick Bowe.
And then Lennox Lewis beat him. And then
James Toney beat him.
James Toney beat him.
Do you know the thing is, like, You know David Tua, right? From New Zealand, David Tua.
Yeah, which the name that you never mentioned, the heavyweights, but go on.
But you asked me about current heavyweights.
Go on.
If you said to me all time heavyweights, I'd say to you David Tua, Joseph Parker, and probably fucking maybe Jimmy Thunder. Or Jimmy PL. Like I say, my favorite boxer of all time is Evander Holyfield.
All right, that's cool. But the main thing is, right now, I think today's heavyweights, they're messing around a lot. We got good heavyweights out there.
Do you think the heavyweights of today are better than the 1990s heavyweights?
No, it's just this Deontay Wilder, Anthony Joshua, Tyson Fury, and you got Usyk. That's it. That is your today's heavyweights, bro. And the best man out of all of them for me is Tyson Fury.
Do you think Lennox Lewis is better than those guys?
Yeah, I think Lennox Lewis beats Usyk. I think Lennox Lewis beats Wilder. I think Lennox Lewis beats Anthony Joshua. And I think Lennox Lewis and Fury is a tough 50-50 fight.
You can't split him, can you?
I think Lennox Lewis can probably beat Gypsy King, yeah. But I think him and Gypsy King is 50-50.
I think what you said makes sense.
Lennox Lewis was very smart off the jab. And he was a big lad himself, mate.
He's the last undisputed heavyweight champion. And that's crazy, right? That's like 2011, 2010. That's like 13 years ago, 12 years ago. That's the last undisputed heavyweight champion of the world. It was Lennox Lewis.
Yeah. What's your most brutal heavyweight knockout that you...
Most brutal heavyweight knockout?
Yeah. I remind you of one. When Tommy Morrison got knocked the fuck out by, was it Ray Mercer?
Tommy Morrison.
Tommy Morrison was the guy in Rocky 5, I think.
No, he's the guy that died of AIDS, right?
Yeah. But when he got knocked out, bro, there was a fight that he got knocked the fuck out.
No, I can't remember that one.
You remember Tyson and Francis Botha?
I don't remember the knockout in that one, though.
Yeah,
was that the one where both are fucking...
He fell straight.
I remember Tyson versus both of us are South African, right?
Yeah, and he was putting hands on Tyson.
Yeah, he did pretty good against Tyson.
Yeah, and then he just got fucking poleaxed with a straight right that just sent him to the ground. Because they were just standing there and just banging on. That was a fucking good fight.
I can't remember like Tommy Morrison one though. Hey, you know Tommy Morrison's son fights now as well, right?
Yeah, I heard that a couple of weeks ago, actually. Apparently he looks just like his old man.
Yeah. And also Ali's grandson fights.
Yeah, he's not a fucking good. He's a fucking hopeless.
Didn't he fight on a recent card?
Yeah, he just got beaten. He just got beaten.
Oh, really? I didn't even see that fight. What happened there?
Yeah, it was on the weekend. He fought some prospect. Oh, it actually was.
I'll tell you who's one of the worst. You know when you talk about father and sons, what's that guy's name? Hassim Rahman Jr. He's an
Hassim Rahman fought David Tua.
Yeah, but his son ain't that good at all, mate. His son got beat by a football player in America.
Do you remember Ike Iabici?
Mm-hmm.
Ike Iabichi, whatever his name is.
Yeah, he was a good fighter.
Yeah. Him and
Okay,
David
let me
Tua.
tell you what. Yo, Carl, what's the most underrated heavyweights that you remember?
Underrated.
Yeah.
I think David Tua's got to be up there because he was unlucky not to get that Tyson fight.
He was no good. Like Lewis was like just like styles make fights. I would rather see the fight we were robbed of was David Tua versus Tyson because they're both like
that's
two
what I
little.
said.
You know, imagine Tyson versus fucking David Tua. Like David Tua, I remember that fight. I've still got a fucking poster on my wall of David Tua versus Lennox Lewis. Lennox Lewis destroyed him. He was just too big, bro. He was like fucking way too big for him.
He monstered him.
And it was the same against
I tell you
Tyson.
what,
Like Lennox Lewis was
stood
way
out
too
for
big
me.
for Tyson.
Hey, do you remember that heavyweight, the 7-foot giant, but he was slow, Nikhailov Valuev?
Yeah.
You remember him?
No, I don't really remember him. No.
Yeah, he was 7 foot something, mate. He was a giant.
Real robotic.
You remember
He was a
Andrew
giant.
Galata?
This geezer.
Remember Andrew Galata?
Yeah, Andrew Galata was a complainer. He used to complain all the time to cunt.
And he broke down in the ring that time. Remember he broke down in the ring?
He's a monster. He was crazy. He got beaten up many times at the end. Tyson beat him up, innit? Tyson fucked him up.
Who's the guy that had the massive breakdown in the ring? Like there's heavyweight
Oliver
guy.
McCall.
Yeah. Oliver McCall, that's him, yeah.
Yeah, he had a breakdown. Started crying.
Who was he fighting at the time, though?
I don't know, but the funniest one I've seen is when the fighter comes into the ring, he looks at the guy opponent and he walks out the ring. He goes, I don't want to fight no more.
Do you remember?
You remember that, Carl?
Yeah.
The best heavyweight fight I've seen for comedy is when the guy goes in the ring, and I think it's F.A. Jaguar, whatever his name is, yeah? He's standing there, yeah? And the guy's a big monster dreadlocks. And this other fat podgy guy comes in there, yeah? Trying to get his money to be a journeyman.
I've got a question.
He looks at this fucking heavyweight like a monster with the muscles like Anthony Joshua. He looks away and he goes, I'm not fighting this geezer. I'm out.
He walks out.
I've got a question.
That was the funniest fucking one, Carl. I've seen that a few times, mate. That's made me laugh, mate.
I've got a question for chat. Right. Who was the boxer that got hit like on the top of his head? Like it looked like it didn't even connect with him against Mike Tyson and he just dropped.
Oh,
he had a fight with Tyson and Tyson hit him on the top of his head, like completely missed him. Like everyone could see, he didn't even hit him and he just dropped to the floor.
Peter McNeely.
No.
Are you sure it's not Peter McNeely?
No.
I don't know. I can't remember then.
Bruce Seldon.
Oh, yeah. Seldon. Anyway, your mate Mirage is here.
Well, Mirage said Seldon because he knows his shit, bro. He knows his shit.
Yeah, because you're a heavyweight hardcore. You know, you're not hardcore, but you're a big heavyweight fan, boxing fan.
Yeah, I'm into my heavyweight boxing.
So why don't you respect the rest of the weights? Wait.
Jack, Johnny Thunder said Seldon
why
straight
the
away,
fuck,
but he knows
instead
his
of
shit.
talking, listen to others, Jack?
You didn't know your shit, though.
Jack, why the fuck you only respect heavyweights more than the rest of the divisions? Answer that.
It's just like because I've only just grown up watching like Tyson and Lewis and just like being into the heavyweight shit. And like I do watch lower weights now. Like if they're a big name, if they're like Canelo or Crawford or fucking
Tim Tszyu.
No, Tim Tszyu, no. But yeah, I have actually, to be honest with you, I have watched all Tim Tszyu's fights.
Caught you out, mate. Caught you out, mate. Deep down inside, you love Tim Tszyu.
Of course, I've watched his fights. Fuck. or like but shit like that. But like I'm just mostly into heavyweight boxing. Like if we stick to that subject, I might be able to sound like I know something.
I'll tell you
If we
what, Jack,
talk
you
about
must
other
be
shit,
fucking
I might like
disappointed.
sound like I'm a troll.
You must be disappointed in this era, mate, because I think this era heavyweights is fucking piss poor.
What was that? I couldn't understand what you're saying, bro. You got a weird accent.
You must be fucking disappointed with this era of heavyweight boxing.
I'm disappointed with your mother. What?
Nah, it's all right. Nah, you just keep chirping. Keep chirping.
I'm sure she's a good fighter.
Yeah. Nice.
You love being funny, didn't you, Jack?
I'm not trying to be funny.
Yes, you are. You always love to try and turn it around. You like seeing people get mad. I think he's one of them guys that gets off of it. You know that?
Yeah, I'm jerking off right now. I'm fucking.
You're sick. Are you a bit of a sicko? You like people getting angry?
I'm very sick, man. I'm very sick.
Let's be honest. Do you like to see pain? You want to see people angry?
I like all you guys, man. All you guys are all good. That Australian guys are all good. Like
No, I don't know what you got against the Australian guys. What has Australians done to you? Have they bent you over and fucked you up or what?
They've cheated us like a lot of times, bro.
What have they done to you?
Oh, Jack, do us a favor. Jack. When you move over to Australia, can you turn the fucking lights off in New Zealand, please?
I'll never be moving to Australia, buddy.
You probably wouldn't be able to. Probably wouldn't be allowed to.
I'll never move to Australia. Trust me right now, I would never step foot in that fucking little shithole.
Yeah, no, good. That's good. You probably wouldn't last 5 minutes
So
anyway.
you got one less guy to worry about, bro.
Oh, well, keep that lights. Keep them running over there, bro.
I'm a white New Zealander, bro. We only sent the black New Zealanders over there.
Oh, that's some bullshit, man. Look, so you're being racist now, bro. Now you're racist. Now you have got racist tendencies. We're trying to find out who Jack is, and Jack don't seem like a very good person at all, really. First, when you started being okay and started being normal a little bit about the heavyweight boxing, but then you started getting antagonizing the Australians. Then you started antagonizing the Australians. Then you're talking about black people. So you got racist tendencies. And the people that I respect are the people who are honest, and I don't block them. But
I'm not racist at all.
No. Keep honest.
I'll tell you who is racist. I'll tell you who is racist. This Australian guy is very racist. I can guarantee you that.
Are you a racist though?
I'm not racist, no.
What cultures do you dislike the least? Like, what's the ones you dislike the most?
Probably Asians.
Why has the China people done to you?
Wow, you're being racist now by saying China when I say Asian.
Well, China, Japanese, Koreans, whatever's Asians.
I just don't like Asians.
Why? What they done to you?
Just because they get small dicks.
See, you gotta have a good answer to say something like that.
Do you, Jack? You like them nice and big?
Yeah, I only like big dicks.
Yeah, no, you sound like you're taking a few big ones.
What has the Asians done to you, Jack?
Well, you said to me, what's my least favorite race?
Yeah.
So I'm saying I like my least favorite race is Asian.
What's your top 3 favorite? Because it seems to you like to pick and choose. So you got Asians as your least. So why? What have they fucking done to you, bro? I love the Asians.
Well, obviously, you've got how many Asians have you got like following your channel?
Maybe loads.
I don't think so.
You don't know that.
I can guarantee you right now.
You don't know that I've done some good business with the Asians.
I can guarantee you. I can tell you your demographic.
You don't know shit. I'm letting you know the Asians are. Listen, Asians are great people, bruv. All the people around the world, there's great and bad in everyone. So stop sitting here discriminating Asians.
And I can tell you your demographics of your channel.
Yeah, I don't want to hear about you and your demographics, mate.
Well, I
You know,
won't say
stop the
that.
hate, man. You should stop
I'm not hating. I'm
judging.
not. You said to
You
me my
are.
least favorite
You're
race.
judging, yeah, but that shows you who you are.
Hey, at least I said Asians. You know.
Look, there's an Asian in the fucking channel right now, and his name is Mr. Wang.
Dr. Wang.
And Dr. Wang, Dr. Wanga.
I don't hate Asians.
Listen,
I didn't
Dr.
say
Wang,
I hate Asians.
right? He
Fuck,
says,
I
please
like
don't
Bruce Lee.
hate.
I like Bruce Lee, bro.
Shut
I like
the fuck
Bruce
up.
Lee.
You're just hurting people's feelings now, mate. Dr. Wang. Let me just explain to you. Let me explain to you. Let me fucking explain to you, silly, sick cunt. Dr. Wang helps patients in a third world country where Asians are living.
You set me up.
No, I never set you up.
You did.
No, you said certain stupid. I never told you what to say.
What race do I not like the least?
You should have said no. I like all of the race the same.
Well, I told you my least favorite race is Asian.
And that's why Dr. Wang thinks you're a wanker.
I've got nothing against fucking Dr. Wang.
You know, Dr. Wang said, stop doing that, bruv, because you offended him.
I like Bruce Lee, bro.
Dr. Wang's not happy with you, mate.
I'm a fan of Bruce Lee. I'm a fan of fucking who else is Asian?
Why are you asking me? There's millions of Asians.
Bruce Lee.
That's the third time you said that.
Jackie Chan.
Oh, congratulations. You found the second one. Well fucking done. Good on you, Jack.
Korean Cyborg.
Hope you're better now, Dr. Wang.
Hey, no offense, Dr. Wang, bro. Like, no offense, brother.
No, but I will say this. A lot of people, especially during the COVID, there was a lot of hate towards the Asians.
He's trying to set up the hate, though, like Eric.
There was a lot of hate towards the Asians. A lot of China haters. And I think it's bad to discriminate. It's bad to discriminate other Asians.
You asked me a question, what race do I like the least? Like, you're the one that's asking the racist questions.
No, because I just tried to test your brain.
Bro. You're the one. You started this whole fucking topic.
I didn't.
You did.
I tried to test your brain of what your IQ is, and any normal person.
You're asking what race you like the least.
Any normal person would have said, "What kind of question is that?"
Any normal person can understand that you are trying to talk about racist shit.
You understand, Carl? You got to play troll with the troll.
The stupid cunt took it hook, line, and sinker.
Yeah.
Took it hook, line, and sinker.
He took it all on.
Yeah, I'm a bit of a silly cunt, bro. I'm not trying to sit here saying I'm a fucking Albert Einstein.
Oh no, we can tell you're a silly cunt.
I bet you would love to have.
We can tell you're a silly cunt too. Like, listen here, we can tell you're a silly cunt. We can say you're a silly cunt. I'm a big Tim Zoo fan. I'm a big fan of Tim Zoo.
Go on, keep going. Come on. Fucking, is that all you got?
And you can't even name 3 heavyweight fighters.
Okay, I haven't finished with this question though.
You can't even name 3 heavyweight
fighters. Okay, I wanna know. No, I wanna know.
You fucking idiot.
Yeah, but listen, I wanna know from the man from New Zealand why he doesn't have that much great respect for Australia. He said it's a shithole. Why are you calling Australia a shithole?
Because we've been fucked over from Australians for a long, long time.
In what way?
In rugby league.
And that's why you don't like them, because of rugby league?
That's it, yep.
Apart from that.
Without Australia, you wouldn't have a pot to piss in, cunt.
I will agree with you. I will agree with you. Like, without Australia, we'd not have a team in the competition. I agree with that.
Yeah, so get down on your knees and fucking take this Australian cock.
No, you got me there. You got me there. You put me with a good. You put me with a good question. Like, you got me there, bro. You got me there.
So in New Zealand, don't you have any Australians over there, Jack?
Yeah, we've got Australians here.
Yeah.
We've got a few hookers over here from
Gonna
Australia.
say the really drug fucked and the stupid cunts might move there.
I've had an Australian hooker suck my dick.
You
What was
silly
his
cunt.
name? What
Look
was
at
his
him.
name?
What was their name?
No, his name.
Yeah, what was his name?
His name was Bruce.
You stupid cunt. Oh shit, this geezer's twisted, mate. You're a twisted geezer.
Bruce is a
See,
good
you,
dick
you,
sucker.
you don't seem like a person who hangs around good people. I wonder what your friends would be like.
I hang around fucking Mirage. You're saying Mirage is not a good person?
I don't know, because it doesn't seem like we're hanging around with you and
You
Mirage.
just said I know no good Australian. You're saying Mirage is not a good person?
Okay, he's the best person you know, yeah?
Best Australian person, yeah.
All right, mate.
So you're saying to me, like, I don't hang around with good people, but you
don't
Mirage
seem
on your
like a
channel.
person that's around the right people. Yeah, you don't. You seem like a person who's twisted around a lot of twisted people.
Well, I'm saying to you right now, I'm giving you a name. I'm giving you the name of Mirage.
What do you do for a living, mate?
What I do for a living?
What do you do? What's your profession?
I'm a rocket scientist.
Currently unemployed.
I create rockets. Right.
Okay, so what? You're a rocket scientist, yeah?
Yeah. I'm into rocket science. And what we do with rocket science is we like make a few chemicals and we put them together and we send rockets up in the air.
Okay. And you obviously make a lot of money, don't you?
I do okay. Actually, I'm a professional poker player.
It don't seem like you're doing very professional in that. Does it?
Mirage said he cooks him all the time. Mirage said he takes his money off him all the time. Doesn't sound
That's
like a real
what
smart
Mirage
poker
says.
player to me.
Like, so you're gonna believe what Mirage says?
Sorry, mate.
Maybe Mirage is on here lying to you guys. Maybe he's on here lying to you guys, and you go like, "Oh, Mirage says this, Mirage says that." Maybe he's fucking full of shit. You're gonna believe him because he's from Australia, and I'm from New Zealand. So you're gonna believe a guy from Australia because, like, you're racist? Because that's about it. If that's what you're gonna say. And then you're asking me, like, who my least favorite
he's a lot more believable
race
than you
is?
are, Jack. Let's put it that way.
Come on, bro.
He's just a lot more believable than you are, mate.
Yeah, maybe he is. Maybe Mirage knows about more weight divisions as I do. Maybe he does. Maybe Mirage knows about more weight divisions than I do. But, like, you're the one that's setting me up for, like, racist comments. Like, oh, who's your least favorite race in the world? Oh, wow. What a fucking
Well, you're
question.
a dumb cunt to answer that, because most people would have said, why you ask me that question?
Well, I told you my honest answer. My least favorite race.
It's not my fault that, see, I know, you see, the problem is your brain is fucked, not mine. That's not my fault. You're twisted. Fuck.
I think you've been snorting that rocket fuel.
You've been snorting a lot. Okay, let me ask you this: what's your best drugs?
Best drugs?
Yeah, what's the best drugs that you love?
Just like alcohol.
That's your favorite drug.
Yeah.
You're drinking too much cheap fucking vodka. That's what it is. That's the problem.
That's about
See
the
that
only drug I
Russian
take.
vodka in you? You've been drinking that Russian vodka, you can't.
That's the only. I don't smoke. I can guarantee you right now, this Australian guy smokes weed.
But listen, why you what you got against Australian guys?
Oh, Rap, he's just the typical fucking dumb Kiwi, bro. That's all. It's not his fault. He's fucking. It's genetics. It's the way he was fucking born. You can thank your great grandparents because they were probably dead shits too. And guess what? Guess what you'll be? You'll be a fucking dead shit that'll know a little bit less than them.
Wow.
I'll tell you right now, I've got a UK passport. I've got an Australian passport. I've got a New Zealand passport.
Oh, but you've never been to Australia, the shithole.
I've been to Australia. I have.
Oh, so now you're telling lies up here, cunt. Jesus. We don't know
I've
what to
been
believe
to
in this
Australia.
cunt Rap.
I've been
I don't know
to.
if he's even a man.
I've been to Wollongong. Wollongong.
I'd say you live in Wollongong, dickhead. You moved here, didn't you? You moved here, didn't you? So did you turn the fucking lights out when you left or not, cunt? Someone's got to pay the fucking power bill. What is Australia going to have to do that too?
Listen, I've been to Wollongong.
You fucking live in the gong, mate.
So who in the world tours the world and goes to Wollongong? Come on.
A fucking dead shit like fucking Jack fucking Marshall from New Zealand. No one else. You're probably the only cunt there. Are you running the fucking bike, keeping the street lights on?
Bro, what football team do you support? What NRL?
All of them. Anyone that's Australian that's playing New Zealand.
So you support any NRL team that's Australian? You don't support the Broncos or the Panthers?
Yeah, I like the Broncos. Love the Broncos.
So you're from Queensland?
No.
Yeah, you just gave it away. You're from Queensland.
No, wrong.
So you're saying you like the Broncos?
I like the West Australian Reds better than the Broncos.
You're from Sydney?
I could be from anywhere. I could be from New Zealand. I could be from New Zealand.
You sound like you're from fucking Tasmania.
Hey, Jack. Hey, you might be right there, Jack. You got any
You're from Tasmania. I can tell you're from Tasmania, bro.
Fuck yeah, you nailed it. How'd you know? Is it my accent?
I can tell by your two heads.
Oh, fucking you hit the... I don't know how you know. Fuck, you're smart, eh? Can you count to potato?
Wow, you're an actual faggot, bro.
Yeah,
well, you better watch out, you know that, because I've just realised, somebody just sent me a message and they told me to tell this guy from New Zealand keep his mouth shut, Rap, because I got friends in Greymouth, Hamilton. Do you know about Hamilton?
It's like bottom of the South Island.
Yeah, and I got a mate over there.
Greymouth? Like
I got a mate in Greymouth. I got a mate in Hamilton. They said, you better tell this guy to be a bit quiet or they'll come and find you.
Two of the most fucking feral parts of the country.
And what about Christchurch?
And Christchurch as well. Like, that's another fucking faggot place.
Yeah, well, there's a geezer there who said he'll be looking for you if you don't keep your mouth shut.
Yeah. What about fucking
Christchurch right now? If you're looking for me, cunt, I'll come down there right now, bro. I'll come down there right now.
I got a guy over there. I got a guy over there who's originally from Australia, and they said you're a fucking cunt. Shut your mouth, they said.
I'll knock anyone out in Christchurch.
All right, so where can they meet you in Christchurch? I'll tell them now. Where in Christchurch do you want to meet them?
Yeah.
In the city.
Let me know, bro.
What about in the Canterbury region? What about in the Canterbury region?
I don't give a fuck about getting down there, bro. Like, fuck,
what about in the south?
I don't give a fuck about the south.
See, don't fuck with these people, mate. They know where you are.
I don't give a fuck if you know where I am. Come fucking do it, bro.
These are hell raisers, mate. You don't want to fuck with people like that, mate.
Hell raisers. Fuck off.
Yeah, they come and fuck you up in New Zealand.
Fucking hell. What a bitch little fucking place that is.
That's what happens when the level that you fuck around is the level that you find out.
Shut the fuck up, you little Australian
You're
figure.
gonna fuck around and find out, little boy.
You can't even say what NRL team you support. Like you're like trying to like knock yourself.
I'm not here to talk about fucking football, dick brain. I'm here to talk about boxing.
So I can tell that you're not into the football, so you're probably from Melbourne. You're probably into Aussie rules. You're probably more into Aussie rules.
Fuck, keep going. You got to get it sooner or later, you stupid cunt. Fuck,
you're probably
hell.
more into like Collingwood or.
You'd be a fucking horrible medium, put it that way. You know, like that. You know that guy that used to talk to dead people. Like, I'm going to talk to your family. You'd be a cunt of a medium, mate. Because God, your fucking knowledge is very basic. Fuck, keep going. Come on, Jack. You'll find it. I'll let you know. You'll ring the buzzer when you fucking get it right.
Like I said, like Collingwood, Geelong.
Nah, you've gone cold again, Jack.
I got it. You're from South Australia.
No, mate.
What? You're from South Australia. You're a Docker fan. I got you. Doesn't matter about that. You don't have to be scared, bro. You don't have to be scared about me knowing where you're from, but I'm not going to do anything to you, bro. You'll be safe. You'll be okay. You're safe with me, bro. Don't be scared. Don't be scared, bro. I won't fuck your mother.
Yo, what happened to everyone? All right. I think we're going to shut this one down then, guys. All right, mate. We're going to catch everyone on the next one.
Too easy, rap. Have a good one, bro. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, bruv.
Jack,
yeah, thanks for coming on, Carl.
Father.
Thanks for coming on, bruv. Appreciate you.